honey. So good, right? There are so many different types. Hang on, that's not honey. That's better. You can put it on your toast, in your tea, on your cereal, or even on your cat. Maybe not. But where does all this honey come from? And why is it so important to buy ethically? Our quick video will show you why in 3 easy to understand points.
Point 1. The bees. Bees don't spend all their time making honey for us. No, they actually need this honey to give them strength. But commercial farmers take away all their honey and feed them sugar water instead. This sugar water doesn't even have half the nutrients that honey does, which means that the bees are often very weak. So, where in the wild bees can live up to 5 years, in captivity they only live up 2 to 3. This means that commercial bee farmers have to keep replacing their bees all the time, which is very cost and time inefficient, meaning our honey can get more expensive and also won't taste as good. And it's not only honey that commercial bee farmers are stealing. Beauty products for your face, skin, hair, nails, and pretty much everything are popular because they give promises of youthful appearances. Products also use royal jelly, which is even more valuable to the bees, as this is the thing that determines whether a baby bee will be a queen bee or a worker bee, as queen bees are only fed royal jelly. So by taking it away, they are reducing the chances of a queen bee being born, and therefore reducing the chances of any more bees being born, as the queen bee is the only bee that can have children.
Point 2. The people. It's no secret bees have a bad reputation, but if you've been stung before, it was probably by a wasp, as bees only sting when they feel threatened, or if you're near a hive. This gave bees a bad reputation, so people don't really care if their population declines. But without bees, farmers would go from this to this, having to pollinate their own crops, costing billions and wasting their time. If it costs more for the farmers, it will cost more for you. So honey that is $1.99 could go all the way up to $3.99.
Point 3. What you can do. You might have heard us mention ethical bee farming, but what is this? Ethical bee farming is the complete opposite of commercial bee farming, where ethical bee farmers are much more considerate towards their bees, often not even taking any honey from them for the entirety of the first year, so they have all the strength they need to live their best and longest life. If you live in Hammersmith, you can go to a shop on King's Road called Bushwhackers, where they sell whole foods and organic foods, and have a great selection of honey that comes from ethical bee farmers. And if you live on the other side of the border in Ealing, Westcott Park Community Garden, located in East Acton, has a selection of honey and chutneys that they make themselves, all from the organic and homegrown vegetables they make in their garden. We hope you've learned something new and enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.
I got one. Oh my god, it's so cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got one so good.